Welcome back to Central Valley Today. So we've been spending some time here at Kepler Neighborhood School. We're learning about their teachers, their curriculum, their students, and I'm here again with Superintendent Ricky Dillon. So how is all of this possible? You know, it's set up a little bit differently than maybe your public school. So how do you make all of this happen?
So, you know, when people say charters, they're thinking, you know, either they're private, or one of the questions that I always get is how you guys are funded.
Yeah.
You know, we're funded just like any public school district.
Okay.
We just get a little bit less funding than public school districts, just because that's how the state and that's how it's set up in the state of California. Public funded schools.
Yes.
No fees.
Okay. So there's no tuition.
No tuition.
How do you make up for the funding that a traditional school is getting that you're not getting?
Well, we are very creative. We utilize our resources, and you know, we do have a lot of community members who are involved. We do have people who wanted to come out and help us out. Yeah. So you know, we make it work one way or the other. Yeah. Either utilizing our existing resources or going out and then asking people to come out and help and see what they want to see in the school.
Well, I mean, you talked at the beginning of the show how much this was supported by parents and how much they wanted it. Yes. So I would think that you have people who are invested in making sure that the school is thriving and that it is answering all the kids' needs and they're getting what they need out of school.
Absolutely. You should see our kiddos when they have birthdays, when they have, we have events here, they come and we're flooded with supplies. They just want us to send it out, and then they'll be here.
How is a charter school different than a public school? So for people out there to know, what exactly is a charter school? Who makes sure that you are sticking to a state curriculum? How do you actually start a charter school?
So just like any other school districts, we also have stakeholders, that really make sure that we are obligated to all the standards, all the regulations that we have. Yeah. So we have our own elected board. But we are authorized by Fresno County Superintendent of Schools. Yes. So we're under them. They make sure that we do everything by the book. We're doing everything that's right for the student, right? And they're our biggest supporters, honestly. And they come out, and then we will have their coaches every day, to teach our to coach our teachers and to see what's going on. We in fact have the psychologists with them, so we use multiple services through them, because again, it's a two-way road, and they are our authorizers.
How does a charter allow you to do things maybe a little bit differently than if you were at a traditional public school?
So traditional public schools, we have the same requirements and compliance piece, where you have to go to your board and get approvals. You really seek feedback in terms of community feedback with parents. But then as far as taking independent decisions, it really is about, it's evaluated. They are, they carry a heavy weight at the board meeting, and parents have a take on it, and then the community members, they really come out and then they, put their needs on the table. Yeah. And compared to traditional public school, I feel we're different because we're connected with the community more. Right. And we're more closer to them. Then maybe in a board meeting, you may not be able to hear all the comments, but here you have a chance to, I can put in my comment and really go back. So there is a transparency piece in terms of, I will hear back right away, rather than just being in a big system. Sure. So that's the beauty of the small school community.
And it feels like, everybody is sort of oriented towards the same goal, and it's much easier to do when you don't have thousands of parents. It's easier to get everybody on the same page, and it feels like your voice is being heard and taken into consideration. You're not speaking into the void to people who maybe have different agendas than you.
Yeah. No, when I go out and sit in with other superintendents or at other executive panels, we always talk about all the educational leaders. They talk about the collective efforts that we put in our kiddos, right? So we believe that all the kiddos are our kiddos, which means all of our schools' kiddos. So we could have a kid tomorrow from Clovis or Fresno, and then really how are we making them successful in a school? So we work collectively, and we come out, and then we're like, okay, tomorrow my kid is going to be your kid, so here it is. He's ready, or she's ready, or they're ready to go and explore the world.
How do you get enrolled? How do you become a student at Kepler?
So just you come to our office, you follow us on social media, and then you send us a link on our website, and then you fill out a form, and then if we have room, we are not waitlisted, then you're in.
Okay.
This is it.
It's pretty simple. I saw an open enrollment computer right there. It had a little kid chair. So we will have all the information about the Kepler Neighborhood School. We'll have it online. This was I've driven by this building many times, and I've never gotten to go inside. So you know, from a family of educators, I appreciate what you're doing, and I appreciate you coming and showing us about it and letting us spend some time here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Emily. It's a pleasure.
Everybody else, stay right there. We've got more when we come back.